Hey YouTube, today I'm going to do a review of the Genius 10. I'm out here at the Southern Bike Expo in Conyers, Georgia at the 1996 Olympic mountain biking trail. It's one of my favorite trails here in Georgia. It's really, really tough. It's very technical. They got great climbs and great descents. And today I demoed the Genius. I really wanted to demo the LT, but they didn't have it. It's just not suited for this type of terrain, they said, and they didn't think they'd be able to demo it out. But anyways, one of the guys there, he brought his own Genius 10 and let me ride it, and that's what I'm riding today. And take a look at it. It's 150 millimeters of travel, front and rear. It's got Scott's proprietary twin lock and their proprietary shock. It's a dual oil shock. It's a dual chamber shock, and it works it doesn't work in compression, so it actually pulls rather than compresses to run the suspension, which is a really cool design. I found the twin lock to be a tad bit finicky. I think it's a great idea. I just think Scott needs a couple more generations to really fine tune it. I found that the tension in the cables doesn't work real well for the lockout. Like as you can see right there, it's really hard to put it into the lockout. Then there's traction mode, and that's full travel mode. I kept it in full travel mode most of the time. I found the bike climbed really well. It did spin out a little bit on some of the roots and rocks, but I found that probably because of the Schwalbe tires. These are the knobby nicks. They didn't clean out the mud as much as I had liked. I would much rather prefer either a lower tread with a faster rolling or a knobbier tread like Kindle Difficult. This is Scott's new carbon frame. This is their high-end model, the 10, the Genius. It's not the best bike I've ever ridden. It is, however, a great bike. It's definitely in the top 10 bikes I've ever ridden. I found, like, say, a Trek Remedy or a Trek Fuel EX, I find those ride better, or even a Stump Jumper. They ride a lot better than this bike. But if you really want something that's on the cutting edge of carbon fiber, you definitely need to go with a Scott. Their carbon layout is superior to just about anybody out there. Their suspension is their own proprietary design. They don't use anyone else's design, which is, I always like that personally. But yeah, it's a good bike. Definitely go and ride it, demo it before you buy it. And, let me know your thoughts if you've ridden the bike in the comments down below. And I'll post a link to the website for this bike, for Scott USA Bikes.